we're back again with my Alley Pearl hair. This one is deep wave hair, 3 bundles and a closure. I believe it's 18-20-20 with a 16-inch 4x4 closure. I'm going to be toning the hair. So I have my Wella toner. I have 3 bottles, but I've already decided I'm going to use 2, and a 20 volume developer. I'm going to use this measuring cup to be able to measure out exactly how much of the developer I need, a Tangle Teaser style brush to detangle the hair and work the product through. So I'm going to use 1 bottle on each side of this bowl. All the products I'm using you can find at Sally's, but I can have it linked in the description bar for you guys. So according to the box, it's 1 part toner to 2 parts of the developer. So basically a little bit over, I think it's 80 milliliters on each side. I usually just eyeball it, but I'm trying to be right and measure it. Put that in the sink so you can go ahead and wash it. Now you have to mix it. I do have a mixer for hair processing, but I couldn't find it. So we're going to just use our good old handy dandy brush and work that in so that the product is no longer separated. Now the hair, I did go ahead and bleach with a 40 volume developer and BW bleach for about 30 minutes on each separate bundle in the closure, and this was the color that I got. So you're supposed to do this process of toning on damp hair. So I went ahead and put the wig in the sink and just got it damp enough that the process will work. Laid it back on the towel, and I proceeded to go ahead and paint the hair with the product. Be sure to go ahead and brush it in very well. And then I'm going to let this sit on the hair for about 30 minutes. I believe the box said up to 30 minutes, so it's not recommended to go beyond 30 minutes. Another way to tone hair affordably is to just use your purple shampoo. Obviously, that is just a general way to tone and cancel out orange. When you go in with the Wella toners, they have different numbers and levels, and they are specific to exactly what you need. This one is T18, and I believe this one is supposed to bring out the light ash blonde. This is what it looked like as soon as I was finished applying the toner. I'm sorry. And as you see, the towel started to turn purple, and this is what it looks like after 30 minutes. Honestly, I didn't see a difference, so I was super duper nervous that I didn't take. But as you can see, if you kind of go back to the clip where I wet the hair, it is the same color, like it's the same color, but there's a different undertone. So it is more of a blondie undertone as before. It was more of a honey brown, honey blonde type of undertone. It's a very subtle difference, but it's enough when you are actually wearing the wig to really, really bring out the undertone to be exactly what you want. And I kind of wanted to cancel out some of the orange. So I went ahead and I filmed a whole clip for you guys, and I'm sorry I lost it. But basically you can see I went ahead and let the hair dry on a mannequin head, and this was the after. I'll link the original video down below so you can compare the hair and see the difference that toner made. I went ahead and I filmed how I was doing these little twisties, and I realized I wasn't filming. I didn't lose the clip. I actually wasn't filming as I thought. So I just went ahead and redid the middle one, and I'm going to do one more. There are great ways to make your 4x4 closures look like frontals, opposed to just doing a center part all the time. Here I was doing the twisties, and I was kind of running out of time because it was time to go. So I didn't really like twist them as tight as I really would have wanted to. But I showed you guys just a few seconds ago my little bucket or my little container of hairpins. I have them in gold, rose gold, and black, and I decided the rose gold looked best to complement the hair. I thought the gold would have, but the rose gold actually looked much better. So I decided to just go ahead and do a couple so that it's like you're trying to style it on purpose. And of course I went back after the fact and retwisted them to make them fuller. And I kind of like the little height that putting all those pins added. So the hair over dried or air dried overnight, and it again is a deep wave texture. I didn't want to add any product. I haven't added any product at all since rinsing out the toner. Actually rinsed it and I washed it once with the purple shampoo. I didn't even deep condition it, and then I just added a little bit of water to reactivate the curls. I did not want to get it wet because you guys know whenever your hair is like bleached or processed, when the hair is wet it has a different color than when it is dry, and I wanted to keep the dry look. So I was showing you the ends of the hair. The hair has not tangled, it has not shedded. It's in a beautiful state, and as you guys can see, it still looks healthy. To go ahead and jazz up this look, I added some of those little hair jewels. I just ordered a few from Amazon so I can switch it up and not always use the same ones. But whether you're in school or you're working or you're just doing your own thing, find different ways to jazz up your hair so that you're not always doing the same boring center part as I used to do. Now let's talk about my thoughts on the hair. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that quick tutorial. This hair is from Ali Pearl. This is my hair that I did about a week ago, a few days ago. And I did this beautiful, it looks kind of orangey, but it's like a honey blonde kind of color. And I used the Ion, what did I use? Ion 40 volume developer and then the BW bleach. I'm going to insert a clip to do a side-by-side comparison so you guys can see if it made a difference or not. The only thing I think I messed up on is that you're supposed to tone the hair on damp hair. I did dampen the hair, but it did have a little bit of product from the original video that I did, which was just the Wet by Sebastian, and I think I put like a little bit of a serum or something in it. So I don't know if that affected the way it toned, if the hair wasn't clean enough, but I kind of feel like it did a little bit of something, but I'm not quite sure. But I really wanted to show you guys in this video what the hair looks like in its natural state. It is still a beautiful wavy texture. This is, I believe, deep wave. I'll have the exact texture, the link, as well as the lengths I have in my hair in the description bar. But it is 3 bundles and a 4x4 closure, and I think it still is holding up very well. You guys did see in the front that I bleached the knots, but I also did add the powder. But yeah, it's holding up very well. I really like this hair. I liked it when it was straight and I kind of curled it a little bit, but I like it even better in the natural state. The only thing about wearing hair that you dye in like a wet state is that it doesn't show up the same when the hair is wet. So I did go ahead and after I toned it, I rinsed it out and shampooed it, and then I put it on the mannequin head and I let it sit there overnight, and this is the hair in its natural state. You guys did see I did add a little bit of my Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum just to kind of give it a little bit of a sheen, even though I really didn't need too much. I just wanted to add a little bit of product without going too far and adding the wet. And then I just put a little bit of water to kind of activate the curls and kind of help me to bring them back. And yeah, I didn't have to use any real product to make the hair wavy again, even though it's been bleach processed and it's been toned with a developer. Yes, I think honestly, if I wanted to bleach it again and go even lighter, the hair would be able to handle it, which says a lot about the hair in general. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, tangling and shedding. I haven't received any tangling literally at all whatsoever. And then usually when you bleach hair, if the hair is not good, it'll shed and you'll probably get like clumps of hair. So yeah, it didn't shed. I don't even get any real shedding like you've seen in the video in the sink when I was processing it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, share this video with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.